Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you a few top security and privacy settings on the REALME P3 Lite 5G. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the app lock option. So if you want to lock your apps so they're inaccessible without a password, you can do that by opening up the settings, selecting special features, and then tapping on app lock. So here we need to enable app lock, and it's going to ask us to set a privacy password. So I'm going to tap settings, and here it's going to ask us to set a password. So you can either use a 6-digit password or change it to another one by tapping this button right here. I'm going to select 4 digits and just do a simple one for now. You can do any password you want, just make sure to remember it. So I'm going to use it, and once it's done, it's going to ask us like a security question. You can change the question itself. So you can do like maybe a favorite restaurant. I'm gonna do something random. McDonald's, that's not actually my favorite restaurant, but why not? It's just an example, and once we tap this check mark on the top right, it's going to enable app lock. And here, once we're in this menu, we can select what apps we want to actually lock. So let's say I don't want anyone accessing my Gmail, so I'm going to tap the app lock icon, toggle, and then it's going to ask if you want to use face or fingerprint to unlock for this app. I'm going to select use, and now if we try to open up the Gmail app, it's going to ask us to verify with face or fingerprint. So I'm going to use my fingerprint. It isn't working for some reason, so you can also use your password if that's not working. So enter privacy password. I'm going to enter the password. And there we go. Now we're in the Gmail app. So that's how this feature works. And now we can move on to the next thing. And that option is pretty similar. And it's going to be the private safe. So it's the same as the app lock, just only for the files. So we're going to open up the My Files app, and then we're going to scroll down to private safe. So there it is. Select private safe, and then type in the privacy password that we have entered previously. And if you do not remember the privacy password, or you want to change the privacy password, I'm going to show you how to do it in the next step after we're done with the save. So I'm going to type in the password, and there we go. So now we're in the private safe, and we can add some things to the private safe by just selecting what type of document we want to add. So let's say maybe just normal document. Select that, then we just press add on the bottom, so the plus icon. And here's where we're going to select a file and then add it to the hidden save. So press add, and for example select an image. So I'm going to select this one and tap set as private. So now the photo is hidden. It's going to be only located in the private safe and nowhere else. And if we access the private safe again and tap right here, the image is going to be saved right here. So now I'm going to show you how to change the privacy password that you need for the app lock and private safe. And to access it, we're going to go to settings, and then we're going to go to the security and privacy tab, scroll down to more security and privacy, and tap on privacy password. So here we're going to type in the password, and this is where you can either turn it off or change it, or also change the question if you want to reset the password. So let's for example change the password. So we're going to enter the current one, and this is where we're going to select a new one. So I'm going to just do 1111 this time. Before Previously it was 1234. Going to press use. and then just verify it again. And there we go, the password has been changed. And now if we, for example, want to access the locked app, so if you want to access the locked app, it has been unlocked for some reason, so let me just lock it again real quick. So now the app is locked, and let's say I want to access it. There we go, it asks for the password again, and now it's accessible. So that's how we change the password. And for example, let's do another app, and let's check what happens if we don't enter the password. So I'm just going to do the calendar this time. So let's open up the calendar and, for example, enter the wrong password a few times, and you can see the forgot password like button pops up. We can tap on it, and it's going to ask us a privacy question or a security question. So the favorite restaurant, I entered McDonald's previously. So once I press OK, it will allow us to reset the password. And that's how you change the security password or the privacy password. And the next thing that we're going to move on to is the require password to power off. So basically anti-theft protection. So if you don't want your phone to get accessed or hacked, what you can do is enable the require password to power off. So if you try to power off your phone, it's going to ask for the password. And to enable that option, from the main settings menu, we're going to scroll down to privacy and security, or security and privacy, and then scroll down to more security and privacy. And here we're going to select require password to power off. There we go. So here we're going to enable this option, and you're going to have to enter the PIN or use the fingerprint sensor. I'm going to use the PIN. And there we go, the option is now enabled. So if we try to restart our phone, there we go, power off. So we try to power off our phone, it's going to ask for the PIN. So if I enter it, the phone is now going to be restarted. There we go. And that is pretty much it for this video. So these are a few security tips and tricks that might help you protect your phone. So I hope this video helps you. So make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.